The 12-year-old boy and his mother, a hidden struggle. If you feel that the story of Amir and his mother touched your heart, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the like button if you found the video meaningful, and subscribe so you won't miss out on other touching and impactful stories. We look forward to hearing your opinions and sharing more with you. Friends, after a woman's husband passed away, leaving her a widow, you may be surprised to discover the unexpected actions of her son that followed. It's a tale woven with deep emotions, tenderness, and a surprising twist that changes everything. What unfolded was truly astonishing. Stay with us until the very end to uncover the complete tale, and if you find joy in the video, we would appreciate your support with a like. If you're just joining us, we invite you to subscribe and gently tap the bell icon to stay connected. Shall we begin our journey? In a quaint little home, nestled within the embrace of everyday life, there lived a 12-year-old boy named Amir. He shared this space with his devoted mother and his wise older sister, creating a tapestry of warmth and connection within their modest 3-story house. The home was crafted by his father, a man who dedicated his efforts to a private company. His father left this world unexpectedly 5 years ago, at just 35 years old. He was the heart of the family, and his unexpected departure left a profound emptiness that would linger forever. Amir's mother was just 27 when she faced the profound loss of her husband. In her youth, she discovered the weight of solitude, navigating the challenges of nurturing her children with unwavering determination. The ache of losing her husband was profound, yet the weight of the financial strain felt even more suffocating. The company where Amir's father was employed offered them a mere 200,000 taka, around $2,000, a sum that fell short of what they needed to endure for any length of time. Sadly, none of their relatives or friends stepped in to lend a helping hand. In moments of struggle, it seems that even those we hold dear can feel like distant souls. And that is precisely what unfolded. Amir's family, once enveloped in the warmth of companionship, now experienced a profound sense of solitude. As life unfolded around them, the world seemed to move on, leaving them untouched and unnoticed. Amir's mother, once enveloped in the warmth of her loving and nurturing life, now navigated the contours of a new and uncharted role. In the absence of others, she embraced the role of her family's devoted guardian. She filled her days with sorrow and her nights with the heavy thoughts of providing for her children. She devoted her days within the familiar walls of her home, navigating the delicate balance of life's demands. Even with all her determination, the funds her husband had entrusted to her were swiftly dwindling away. As time flowed on, the weight of financial burdens grew increasingly heavy. They found themselves struggling to meet their obligations, and the pantry was growing emptier by the day. Amir's mother poured her heart into every effort to save money. She carefully trimmed their expenses, parting with the few possessions they had, and sought to find light in their challenging circumstances. Yet, despite all her heartfelt sacrifices, the funds slipped away in just 10 months. Faced with a lack of alternatives, Amir's mother found herself at a crossroads, compelled to make a heart-wrenching choice. She knew she had to step outside the familiar walls and seek a way to provide for her beloved children. As Amir's mother stepped into the world in search of work, she encountered the poignant challenges of a solitary woman, striving to nurture and provide for her 2 children. She initially discovered her place as a maid within a household. The compensation was modest, yet it marked the beginning of something promising. She persisted in her quest and soon found herself embracing 2 additional cleaning opportunities. Juggling 3 jobs, she brought in 12,000 taka each month, a sum that felt just shy of meeting their everyday needs. Amir's mother showed unwavering determination. Yet, despite this modest income, life remained a challenging journey. Responsibilities loomed, the rent awaited its due, and the needs of the little ones called for attention. The weight of expectation was overwhelming. Much of her earnings flowed towards ensuring Amir and his sister received an education and had their small needs met, leaving her with scant resources to navigate her own days. Amir, however, was striving to maintain his concentration on his studies. Even amidst the persistent concerns of food and finances at home, he endeavored to keep those burdens from overshadowing his studies. Yet, before long, the burden of hunger and stress began to weigh heavily on him. Amir had been feeling the weight of his challenges, with fewer resources available, but his determination to succeed never wavered. His body felt heavy, and his thoughts drifted away. He felt a gentle flutter in his stomach, a soft wave of dizziness washing over him. He sipped only water, seeking solace in its simplicity, yearning for a moment of respite. Yet as he sat in class, a subtle heaviness enveloped him, sapping his vitality. His vision softened, and the world around him began to dissolve into shadows. Ibrahim, Amir's teacher, sensed the shift within him. He noticed the fragile, delicate boy fighting to keep his eyes open and felt a deep concern for his well-being. With a tender concern, Ibrahim moved closer and softly inquired, "What troubles you, Amir? Are you feeling okay?" Amir, struggling against the weight of his weariness, slowly opened his eyes and softly responded, "Yes, sir. I'm doing well." Ibrahim felt a lingering doubt within him. He noticed the turmoil within Amir, a silent plea for understanding, and gently urged, "Share with me what's truly happening. Your expression seems troubled." Amir paused, a flicker of vulnerability in his eyes, before softly confessing, "We have no food at home. It has been 2 days since we last shared a meal. I'm experiencing a bit of discomfort." Ibrahim felt a deep ache in his heart upon hearing this. He could perceive the depth of Amir's anguish. With a sense of purpose, he rose to his feet, leading Amir to the staff room, and gently requested the school's watchman to make a trip to the market. Ibrahim offered him some money, his voice gentle yet urgent, urging him to swiftly find something for Amir to savor. The watchman hurried to the market, and moments later, he came back with a warm burger and a refreshing drink, the anticipation lingering in the air. Ibrahim gently offered the food to Amir, saying, "Here, enjoy this. It's time to nurture your spirit and regain your vitality." Amir paused for a moment, but as he sank his teeth into the burger and savored the refreshing cold drink, a wave of comfort washed over him. As his mind became unclouded, a warm wave of vitality began to flow back through him, rekindling a sense of life within. His vision, once shrouded in uncertainty, now appeared vivid, and for the first time in days, Amir experienced a flicker of what felt like normalcy. Ibrahim, a mix of concern and relief washing over him, gently inquired, "How are you feeling now?" Amir nodded softly, a gentle light of relief beginning to grace his features. "I feel an improvement, sir. My heartfelt gratitude to you." Ibrahim's smile radiated warmth. "Wonderful. Now return to your class, and once the day is done, I would like you to visit me in my office." As the school bell chimed to signal the day's end, Amir made his way to Ibrahim's office, a gentle strength returning to him, allowing his thoughts to flow freely once more. As he approached, Ibrahim stood there, anticipation shimmering in the air. "There's no need for concern, Amir. I'm here for you," Ibrahim said softly as he rose to his feet. He gently placed his hand on Amir's shoulder, guiding him toward his bike with a sense of connection. "Come, let me guide you to the market." Ibrahim pedaled his bike, with Amir nestled closely behind, as they journeyed together to the market, sharing the moment in a quiet companionship. Ibrahim provided for every desire of Amir's family. Flour, rice, lentils, sugar, and a selection of other vital ingredients. He continued on, unyielding. Ibrahim carried the groceries with care, making his way to Amir's home, each step filled with anticipation. Upon their arrival, Amir found the space empty, his mother yet to make her entrance. She toiled through the quiet hours of the night, tending to homes with care, often finding her way back as dawn began to break. Ibrahim set the groceries down in the kitchen, then turned his gaze toward Amir. "Let go of all your concerns for the moment. From this moment forward, I will ensure your family is surrounded by all they desire. Each month, I'll provide nourishment for you, allowing you to immerse yourself in your studies without the burden of where your next meal will come from." Amir experienced a profound wave of tranquility enveloping him. He had never envisioned that another soul, apart from his family, could hold such deep concern for him. Ibrahim's kindness radiated warmth, illuminating the shadows that enveloped his life during the most challenging moments. Before departing, Ibrahim glanced back at Amir and softly urged, "I understand that times are challenging, but keep your attention on your studies. It holds the promise of a brighter tomorrow. I will ensure that everything else is handled with care." Ibrahim's intervention was a lingering embrace, a moment that extended beyond mere action. He honored his commitment to Amir and his family. Each month, without exception, Ibrahim would lovingly deliver groceries to their home. Amir's mother was deeply moved by the unexpected warmth of this man, who was not even a close relative. Even with his humble earnings, Ibrahim offered his support selflessly, never seeking anything in exchange. He frequently found himself at Amir's home, ensuring that the family was well fed and cared for. The kindness Ibrahim offered extended far beyond mere nourishment. One day, when Amir's mother returned home, she was taken aback by the sight of a kitchen brimming with all the essential groceries, lovingly arranged and waiting for her. She inquired, her voice laced with wonder, "How did all this come to be?" Amir, seated close by, softly revealed, "It was Sir Ibrahim. He has been delivering these groceries each month," a thoughtful gesture that lingers in the air. "He took the initiative to engage with the school administration, ensuring that my 3 months' unpaid wages were gracefully waived." Upon hearing this, Amir's mother was overcome with emotion, her tears flowing freely. She was overwhelmed by the depth of kindness shown by someone who had no duty to offer such support. Ibrahim's unwavering kindness stirred something deep within her, and she found herself whispering prayers for his happiness, grateful for the profound support he had offered during their darkest moments. Ibrahim's actions transcended the ordinary, reaching depths that few would dare to explore. He genuinely cared about Amir's future. He understood that the sole path for Amir and his family to rise above their struggles lay in the embrace of education. Ibrahim gently urged Amir to immerse himself in his studies, assuring him of his unwavering support and presence. In the face of adversity, Amir's mother held a deep sense of gratitude within her heart. Yet, a lingering sense of guilt washed over her, knowing she had not found a way to repay Ibrahim for the warmth he had shown her. Yet, Ibrahim, with his gentle demeanor, softly reassured her, "There's no need for gratitude. Think of me as your brother. It brings me joy to be here for you. You and Amir hold a special place in my heart, like cherished family." As Amir's mother poured her heart into her work, Ibrahim's unwavering support wrapped around them like a warm embrace, allowing them to find solace in the certainty of their next meal. As time passed, Amir's mother embraced a gentle warmth in her heart, comforted by the knowledge that someone held a caring presence in their lives, ensuring her children would not face hunger. As the months unfolded, Amir immersed himself in his studies with a deep sense of purpose and passion. His desire to succeed deepened, fueled by the unwavering support of Ibrahim. Amir found himself lost in visions of a brighter future, one where he could express his gratitude to his teacher for all that Ibrahim had given him. Amidst the challenges, Amir's schoolwork blossomed beautifully. He poured his heart into his studies and started to shine in his classes. His teachers sensed the transformation within him. The once fragile and unfocused boy, who had battled to keep his eyes open, now radiated attentiveness, clarity, and a blossoming sense of hope. Yet, Ibrahim's impact extended far beyond merely offering groceries or covering tuition fees. He had nurtured in Amir the understanding that regardless of how challenging life might become, education would forever be the guiding light to navigate through adversity. Amir felt a deep conviction that through his relentless efforts, he could transform his own existence and, in doing so, extend a hand to others, much like the way Ibrahim had once reached out to him. Ibrahim's influence on Amir was profound and deeply felt. He was more than just a teacher, he was a mentor, a beacon of hope during the most challenging moments of Amir's life. The lessons he shared transcended the classroom, weaving themselves into the very fabric of Amir's life journey. Amir, filled with newfound hope, devoted himself wholeheartedly to his studies, envisioning a brighter tomorrow. He felt a deep sense of gratitude, knowing that one day he would honor Ibrahim by achieving success and extending a hand to others in the same manner. As time flowed, Amir found his life transforming in ways he had never dared to dream. With Ibrahim's steadfast encouragement, Amir found himself fully immersed in his studies. He invested every ounce of his being into his studies, always mindful of the sacrifices his mother had endured and the warmth Ibrahim had extended to him. He poured his heart and soul into his work, fully aware that this was a pivotal moment to create a brighter tomorrow for himself and his loved ones. One day, Amir was enveloped by the news he had longed for. He received a scholarship to pursue his studies at a renowned university overseas. The delight that enveloped his heart was beyond words. It felt like the weight of all the struggles he and his family had faced was finally lifting, bringing a sense of relief and hope. Amir's mother and sister were filled with a deep sense of joy upon hearing the news. After a long time, a spark of joy filled the air, inviting them to embrace a moment of celebration. Amir had always dreamed of the day when he could explore the world beyond his own borders for his studies. It felt like a distant fantasy, a realm reserved for those with wealth and privilege. But now, that dream was tantalizingly close. The university had bestowed upon him a ticket, and he was on the brink of embracing a new chapter in his life. As Amir prepared to embark on his journey abroad, his mother and sister lingered close, their eyes glistening with unshed tears, a poignant mix of pride and longing enveloping them. Amir embraced them warmly, vowing to dedicate himself to making them proud. As he stepped onto the plane, a wave of nostalgia washed over him, reminding him of the journey that had shaped his life. From a boy navigating the challenges of life, to a young man filled with hope and promise for what lies ahead. After a long journey through the skies, Amir finally touched down in the unfamiliar land. Everything had been thoughtfully arranged for him by the university. Every aspect of his stay, from meals to lodging and all his needs, was lovingly attended to. Amir was enveloped in a warm wave of gratitude. He felt the weight of a new beginning, a gentle stirring within him, all made possible by the unwavering support of those like Ibrahim. Amir embraced his new life, yet the warmth of his family's love lingered in his heart, a gentle reminder of where he came from. The scholarship embraced his needs, enveloping him in support while offering a little extra, which he lovingly sent back to his mother each month. He understood the dedication she poured into her efforts for herself and his sister, and he felt a deep desire to ensure their well-being. Amir gently urged his mother to leave her job as a maid, assuring her that he was now able to take care of her needs. He longed for her to find solace and savor the sweetness of her efforts. Amir's life was finally beginning to blossom, and he felt a profound sense of pride and a tender responsibility to nurture the family that had given so much for him. As time passed, Amir's financial circumstances blossomed even more beautifully. He found a part-time job while pursuing his studies, and the income he generated allowed him to support his mother even more generously. His dedication blossomed, allowing him to find a deeper sense of belonging in his new life. His mother, who had once faced the heart-wrenching challenge of providing for her children, now embraced a life filled with newfound comfort and ease. With the funds Amir sent, she transformed their living space, selecting new furniture that breathed life into their house, turning it into a true sanctuary. The family's journey, once shadowed by concern and struggle, now blossomed with a sense of hope and possibility. The relatives who had once overlooked Amir's family, those who never reached out during their struggles, now found their way to their doorstep with unexpected frequency. They arrived with warm smiles and gentle offers of assistance, as though they had always been a part of this moment. Amir felt a quiet sense of reflection as he observed the swift shift in people's demeanor, a subtle reminder of how fortunes could alter perceptions, even among those he once considered close. As Amir's sister completed her studies, a sense of anticipation filled the air, and the family embraced the promise of what lay ahead with eager hearts. Amir's success radiated warmth and inspiration, enveloping them in a shared pride for his remarkable achievements. With the passage of time, Amir's dedication blossomed into rewards he had only ever imagined in his most cherished dreams. He achieved his degree with determination and was embraced by a promising job offer from a renowned company in Pakistan. The offer was enticing, featuring a starting salary of 4 lakh taka, a figure that would have felt like a distant dream in his youth. Amir felt a wave of joy wash over him. It was a reflection of the deep sacrifices made by him and his family, filling him with a profound sense of pride for the journey he had undertaken. Before embarking on his journey to Pakistan, Amir took a moment to select thoughtful gifts for his beloved mother and sister. He longed to express the depth of his feelings for them. The day he departed was filled with deep feelings. His mother embraced him warmly, pressing a gentle kiss to his forehead, her eyes shimmering with tears of happiness. She had witnessed her son's journey, transforming from a place of hardship to blossoming into a successful young man, full of promise and potential. It was a moment of pure bliss for them both. Amir's first day at his new job as a general manager was filled with a whirlwind of emotions. As he sat at his desk, absorbing the weight of his new position and the responsibilities it entailed, thoughts of Ibrahim gently filled his mind. It was Ibrahim who had opened the door to his success, who had been there for him during his most vulnerable moments. Without Ibrahim's gentle spirit, without his steadfast presence, Amir understood that none of this would have come to fruition. Ibrahim had not only provided Amir with nourishment and support for his studies, but he had also nurtured within him the conviction that, regardless of life's challenges, education would forever be the guiding light to triumph over hardship. Amir's entire existence was shaped by that singular moment of compassion. As Amir sat at his desk, lost in thoughts of his teacher, a warm sense of appreciation washed over him, compelling him to seek out Ibrahim and share his heartfelt gratitude. He swiftly organized for his office car to be dispatched and set off towards the school where Ibrahim had once imparted his wisdom. Upon his arrival, he discovered that Ibrahim had departed from the school a year prior. He found himself enveloped in a profound sense of urgency. He felt a deep urge to seek out Ibrahim and express his gratitude in a meaningful way. After a thoughtful search, Amir finally uncovered Ibrahim's address. He approached Ibrahim's home, carrying a selection of fruits and sweets, eager to express his heartfelt appreciation. Upon catching sight of Ibrahim, a wave of surprise washed over him. Ibrahim, who once radiated energy and vitality, now appeared delicate and fragile. The mentor who had once guided him through his deepest struggles now found himself in a moment of vulnerability, seeking support. Ibrahim had been guiding others through their studies to sustain himself, yet the passage of time had left its mark on him. Amir felt a profound sense of worry. He swiftly organized for Ibrahim to receive the care he needed, ensuring that nourishment and essentials were delivered to his doorstep each day. Amir felt a deep sense of responsibility to look after Ibrahim and his family, mirroring the kindness Ibrahim had shown to him and his loved ones during their time of need. Ibrahim's health blossomed over time, and he slowly reclaimed his vitality. Amir's mother, having formed a deep connection with Ibrahim's daughter, made her way to their home. Ibrahim's daughter, a radiant young woman, had been assisting him with tutoring and had just celebrated her recent graduation. Amir's mother found herself drawn to her, and before long, Amir's family suggested that she become Amir's bride. Ibrahim, witnessing the warmth and kindness with which Amir's family embraced his daughter, felt a deep sense of joy and contentment as he agreed to the union. Ibrahim, a man who had once extended his hand to others, now discovered himself in a tender moment of receiving support in return. He was enveloped in a profound sense of appreciation for the divine presence that had woven Amir into the fabric of his existence. Ibrahim's kindness, a gentle seed sown long ago, had flourished into a deep and enduring connection filled with love, respect, and unwavering support. Amir's journey to success was not solely a reflection of his own determination, it was deeply intertwined with the unwavering support he had found in Ibrahim. He came to understand that the warmth and compassion he had experienced from Ibrahim had profoundly transformed his existence. The teacher who had once illuminated his darkest moments had now woven herself into the fabric of his family. Amir, with a heart brimming with appreciation, vowed to carry forward Ibrahim's beautiful legacy of kindness and support for others. He felt a deep understanding that one day, he would share the warmth and kindness that had touched his heart. Through this, the gentle flow of compassion, affection, and encouragement would persist, allowing others the opportunity to transform their lives in the same profound way he had experienced. So, my dear friends, today has unfolded like this captivating video. Dear friends, this is the tale we shared today. Share your thoughts in the comments about how the story resonated with you. It feels wonderful to nurture our well-being. Farewell, until we meet again.